Actually, the first stage show I did, the MC said, "I make DJ thing look hard." But I wasn't nervous. I would get a big bow and thing. So with a Vybz Kartel, or even a Bounty Killer back then, a lot of artists wouldn't even get the recognition.
It's really a story that is very popular in our dancehall culture. Artists from inner city communities capturing attention even beyond Jamaica.
He has been able to really excite the minds of fans locally, regionally and internationally, because Kartel is very popular in Europe, very popular in Africa, very popular all over the world.
Dancehall music is indigenous in its creation, but you don't know it go worldwide.
I recently finished touring South America, Central America, you know what I mean? Belize, Guatemala, Panama.
Dancehall artist DJ Palmer, popularly known as Vybz Kartel, is a product of what he calls the birthplace of dancehall.
Originally we come from Waterhouse, you know, Kingston 11, so you know it's the birth of dancehall. So back then, when my uncles were like young men and I was like a child, you know, everybody wanted to be a DJ from Waterhouse, so they used to DJ and things. You know what I mean?
Most of Vybz Kartel's life was spent in the Sunshine City, Portmore, where he lived what he called an average lifestyle with his family.
Oh well, Kartel grew up in Gaza, that's Waterford, where but the area was originally called Borderline. Yeah, but we have to change the name. But Kartel grew up in Waterford, you know what I mean? 1 brother, 4 sisters, mother, father. Average lifestyle. My father was always working, so I wouldn't say we were close like somebody who had the time to spend, you know what I mean? But one thing is, I'm always working and I'm always find time, you know what I mean, for us like on the weekends and stuff like that after I leave work. Because I don't know, I see him work 7 days a week, I don't know him do it. Maybe that is where I get my hard work in from him, you know what I mean? Because I don't really work on a day-to-day basis for the system like how him used to go to work. But in my music, I work 7 days a week, see what I mean? My mother always there, you know mommy that. Mama.
The DJ admitted that he loved attending school, but some of his fondest memories were with his childhood friends.
Yeah man, I love other things like, I love to leave school as a child and play Karachi, every little thing whatever other child does, but you know, we love school and we love especially reading and writing. Box truck, wheel and wire, you know what I mean, catch fish, you know what I mean, in the gully, because you know Waterford have 7 gully, you know, so. Yeah, but them time that the gully them did clean and I like now.
The desire for music started from Vybz Kartel's household.
Well, my father had this big stereo, you know what I mean, where my uncles used to come DJ on, but not my father's brothers, my mother's brothers, you know what I mean, so they used to DJ on it and we used to watch them and catch a vibes and things, you know what I mean, yeah, so them really had the first inspiration towards me and a musician. We just used to watch them and I was inspired by them from a tender age, you know what I mean, yeah, definitely.
But his real inspirations came from some of the legends in the industry.
As a youth, Shape, Ninja Man, Shabba, Uno, Admiral Bailey, Charlie Chaplin, Buju Banton, or one time I did name Adi Banton. Right, when Buju buzz, I said dancehall stop right there, so it can't get no wickeder. Yeah, so I have to change my name to Adi Banton. Yeah man, Buju man, Gaga man.
A few of his childhood friends shared his dreams, so it was no surprise when they formed the group Vybz Kartel.
They lived in my community, but you know what I mean, I have Escobar, I have Mr. Lee abroad I know, but Escobar still in Jamaica. And in the initial stages of Vybz Kartel's success, I did a couple collabs with him and a few videos also. Actually, the first stage show I did, the MC said, "I make DJ thing look hard." Vybz Kartel wasn't nervous. At the time I didn't name Addy Ranks. You know what I mean? But I wasn't nervous. I would get a big bow and thing. So we just, you know what I mean? But you know, as I said before, determination is a virtue that Vybz Kartel have lacked. Very determined. Bounty Killer is a very influential artist in my career. Like very, very influential at the time. You know what I mean?
Vybz Kartel and Warlord up in them place, Warrior Angel.
You know, because a lot of talented youths out there, and without a Vybz Kartel or even a Bounty Killer back then, a lot of artists wouldn't even get the recognition.
Just one star gone.
Very soon, he was on many stages, building a niche for himself and boasting the title of one of Jamaica's best lyricists.
My sister, my older sister, is a teacher now, you know. Yeah, but from long time, from I was a child, she always encouraged me to read the Star. Like, she started me off with the comics first, like Mandrake, Aga the Horrible, Lock-Ons, you know, and all the comics. Believe it or not, up to this day, I always buy a Star, I have to read Believe It or Not. Yeah, so reading is a hobby from childhood days. Even if I have a meal, and from cartoon I go on, as a youth, even 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, straight reading.
Is that Kartel has, particularly since 2008 or so, represented a very important force, not just in the culture, in the music, but in the culture. And there we are trying to understand why, you know, why is it? You know, and remember, he's an older, he's not as young as some of the other contemporaries that he's, you know, on the same level with, in terms of they're in the same batch, but he seems to be able to maintain that that level of dominance and hold his own. It's very important to try and understand him a little.
What them say them lock me up for? Because them say Kartel, you know, behave yourself. So them send for the baddest police from Scotland Yard. But you know far that there? Them say man, the baddest police over there. What me say, eh? They don't care where you're bad from.
We are trying to ensure that people are punished for whatever they are being punished for, but the course of justice has to follow due process. This is something that we have to guarantee every citizen of this country, due process. And you know, let us see how it works out, and then you will hear all the kinds of discussions that are going to come out post that appeal.
People, you see why Kartel is an artist, I tell you now all the while. And we get the most fight, but here we know. I said it said from ancient days, because I remember them crucified Jesus Christ and kill King Selassie, you know. See all of the great one them, we always get a fight. But we still are representing for the Gaza. How tell you what me say? Babylon say, let the judge say bail for me. Somebody tell the jury. Over the sun now, Babylon say jail for me. Let the judge say bail for me.